Capital TV Online News. My name is Malik Barrows, and these are the stories making headlines. President Uhuru Kenyatta has announced that Kenya will donate 93.4 million shillings to the UN Habitat Secretariat. Part of the donation will be used to organize the upcoming Habitat 111 conference, while the other part will be used to support the programs of the UN Habitat. President Kenyatta says a more effective, visible and resourced UN Habitat will help many nations succeed in harnessing the positive impacts of urbanization. The president made the announcement on Friday morning when he officially opened the 25th session of the Governing Council of UN Habitat at the UN headquarters in Gigiri.
It is our collective responsibility to ensure that UN Habitat is fit for purpose to seize this moment. To effectively support sustainable urbanization in the first half of the 21st century, UN Habitat will need to be strengthened in its governance process and financial resources. This will allow the body to be both a more effective partner to governments at both national and local level, and to productively engage with the spectrum of stakeholders pursuing sustainable urbanization.
Former Vice Chairperson of the now disbanded Public Accounts Committee, Cecily Mbarire, has disowned the decision by her former chairman to describe the probe by the Privileges Committee as a sham. She says the members lack the moral authority to continue serving in the committee since they have already been accused of involvement in corrupt activities. Mbarire, who addressed journalists after appearing before EACC, said the Privileges Committee was left with no other option in the bid to win the waning public confidence in the National Assembly. Former chairman of the Public Accounts Committee, Ababu Namwamba, on Wednesday said the Privileges Committee lacked the capacity to deal with the corruption accusations raised. The committee had been accused of receiving 1.5 million shillings from Interior Principal Secretary Mutea Iringo to remove his name from the committee's report.
What do you want me to say? You know why I'm here. I mean, you're aware we have been summoned here, and I came here at 8 in the morning. You guys are not early risers like me, but well, we've had a lengthy interview. What I would like to say is that they have told me that they didn't call me. They don't consider me a suspect, or they just want me to shed light, especially in view of my former position as a vice chair of the PAC. And I've told them all that they needed to know.
Human rights groups want the police service to ensure officers who participated in the annulled police recruitment exercise do not participate in the fresh one. They also want all police officers conducting the exercise to have the service numbers pinned on their police uniform. They also want the list of qualified candidates to be announced at the recruitment center in order to avoid manipulation of the original list at a later stage.
We expect that the police officers who were in the recruiting centers that were especially adversely mentioned during the 2014 recruitment do not participate in this new exercise, for it will jeopardize this noble process a second time.
After this break, the business news.
EGG Pay is a new service from Nairobi City County aimed at making life easier for residents. You can now pay your parking fees with EGG Pay conveniently with no hassle. No more hide and seek with parking attendants. No more tickets, no more bribes. To pay your parking fee with EGG Pay, first create your e-wallet if you haven't. Dial *217#. Enter your details as prompted and create your e-payment PIN. Top up your e-wallet via M-Pesa or Airtel Money using business number 147147 and your phone number as the account number. Finally, you can pay for your parking by dialing *217#. Select 2 for parking. Select either 1 for daily. Enter vehicle registration number. Select your closest area number. Select vehicle category. Confirm payment transaction. Confirm your EGG Pay PIN. Then await a text message for confirmation. The process will take you just 5 minutes, but will go a long way in making your life easier. For more information, go to epayments.nairobi.go.ke or call 0788 200 000. EGG Pay means your right to expect service. EGG Pay, Malipo kwa urahisi.
In business, Kenya Power plans to collect at least 3.9 billion shillings in cumulative debt from its customers in the next 2 months. According to Kenya Power Managing Director Ben Shumo, this was the debt which customers owed the company as at the end of March this year. Speaking at a media briefing on Friday morning, Shumo said the company will start by reading meters of all its customers for accurate billing before commencing disconnection. The 2-month program will involve deployment of 500 scholars from its Ruaraka Training Institute, who will boost the capacity of the 722 employees already involved in field meter reading exercises and revenue collection.
The focus of this particular morning session is to look at revenue collection at KPSC. And because we have a strategy, a new approach to revenue collection, particularly meter reading, we thought it was very, very important to share this information with our customers.
And this is how the shilling is trading against the US dollar, the euro, and the sterling pound. It's going to be an entertaining weekend for football fans as Arsene Wenger tells his boys to heed the lessons of last season's narrow escape at Wembley. Wenger's side head back to Wembley as firm favourites to see off the championship strugglers and advance to a second successive FA Cup final. Arsenal has risen to second in the Premier League after reeling off 8 consecutive victories, a powerful run that has stretched to 11 wins from 12 games in all competitions. Chelsea will face an in-form Manchester United as they try to move one step closer to the Premier League title at Stamford Bridge on Saturday. Jose Mourinho's table toppers are currently 7 points in front of second-placed Arsenal, who are involved in FA Cup action against Reading this weekend. For more on these and other stories, please log on to www.capitalfm.co.ke/TV. I'm Olive Barrows. Thank you for watching.